everyone, my name is Masiha Ratlaha, and today I'll be reflecting on my ICT Integrated Mathematics lesson on the topic fractions, which I presented to grade 5 learners. To begin with my lesson objective, before presenting the lesson, I aimed to ensure that by the end of the lesson, learners will be able to identify the numerator and denominator in a fraction, explain the meaning of a fraction using diagrams or visual representations, and solve simple fraction questions by identifying, comparing, and representing fractions correctly. These objectives were aligned with the Bloom's taxonomy because learners had to remember, understand, and apply their knowledge of fractions. My lesson was structured into three phases: the introduction activity, the development activity, and the consolidation activity, with IC integrated throughout to boost participation and understanding. In the introduction, I used a Kahoot quiz to activate learners' prior knowledge. Learners joined using their devices and answered questions on basic fraction concepts. The instant result helped me to spot misconceptions before moving on. I identify this activity as argumentation on the sum model, because Kahoot replaced the paper quiz and enhanced the experience with automatic marking, instant feedback, and greater engagement. During the development phase, I used a PowerPoint presentation. It included colorful images, visual representations, worked examples, step-by-step explanations. Learners participated by answering questions, explaining their thinking, and identifying numerators and denominators together in a class. I suggested by this as argumentation because PowerPoint replaced chalkboard while enhancing the lesson with visuals, organization, and animations. For consolidation, I used a second Kahoot quiz to assess whether the objectives were met. Learners applied what they had learned, and I used the live results to give them immediate feedback to support those who needed it. This also falls under argumentation as it made the assessment more interactive and efficient. In conclusion, I believe the lesson was successful. Learners could identify parts of fraction, explain fractions visually, and solve simple fractions questions by the end. I see through Kahoot and PowerPoint increased motivation, participation, and made it easier to assess learning. If I were to teach this again, I would add collaborative digital activities and differentiated tasks so learners can work in pairs. This will help me move the lesson towards the modification level of summer. I believe that the lesson showed technology can support effective, engaging, and learner-centered teaching. Kahoot and PowerPoint help learners understand fractions better while making the lesson enjoyable. And this is my video. Thank you for watching it. Bye.